In this session, I want you to really just prayerfully, I'm going to go through several things about boundaries. I want you to really be prayerful and thoughtful about what you need to do to start making an impact on your boundaries, okay? So let's talk about some things. Let's first talk about just television. How much television do you need to watch? Do you have a media budget on how much time your eyes are in front of secular media? If you do, look at that. And is it 5 hours, 10 hours? Is it like, I don't watch TV. I tend to watch the Super Bowl. I tend to watch the election, and I might get a couple news shows in a year. So my total consumption of television in a year is less than 10 hours. Easy, less than 10 hours. I don't like it. Okay, secular media is dangerous for the soul. Lot vexed his righteous soul by hearing and seeing unrighteousness. We don't need to be entertained. Most of us watching this are very affluent because you were watching this on a cell phone. Okay, so what are your boundaries around television? What are your boundaries around movies? Now, there's a couple things you can do about movies. I know on our website, there's a thing, if you download movies from the internet, you can click a button and it'll give you a blocker for that. If you're still buying DVDs, you can go and get something called ClearPlay, which can really help you to remove any nudity or any vulgarity or stuff like that on the movie as it's playing. You don't even see it, okay? And if you're going to the movies, you go to pluggedin.com and read the review. It says sexual content. It'll even say they wear tight-fitting dresses. I mean, it goes into great detail. But I find that if you read that before you go to a movie, you will not be defiled. And I had some battles with my kids. Hey, our friends are going to this movie. Did you go unplugged in? No. Well, let me do it. I got a phone. But oh no, there's nudity in that. You can't go see that. Oh, come on, Dad. I go, listen, I'm not going to go see it. Okay? So if I'm not going to go see it, you're not going to go see it. Now, you do have to live integrity with your kids, okay? Now, another thing is the internet itself. You have many devices that have access to the internet. Do you have a porn blocker on that? Because if you don't, you're inviting pornography to come into your life. You might as well just wear a little flag and say, please, porn me, porn me, porn me. Because that's what's going to happen. It's not that you have to go look for pornography. Pornography is coming to look for you. Okay? If you have given your phone to a 14-year-old, you've given them a porn store, unless you put a porn blocker or some kind of device that reports to you. I would say do both. Get a porn blocker and a device so you know what your kids are looking at. And if you don't have one, go to drdougweiss.com, look at where it says porn blocker and download it. You want to have your devices clean, because if your devices are not clean, okay, it's like having a bad friend. If your devices are not clean, you can run into being slimed sexually because of what you're carrying in your pocket or what you're looking at. Okay, you don't want to do that. Now, since we're talking about the internet, what about social media? What does your Facebook look like? What does your accounts look like? Okay, there's so many social media, I could spend probably a whole hour and a half just going through the different kinds, okay? But is your social media clean? Now, I'm on LinkedIn, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Twitter, and my staff deals with all that. And so even I get these kind of messages, hi, I think you're cute. I'd like to get to know you. Can I send you a picture? And my staff bust up laughing. Okay, because they deal with it. If you send me something, and you're welcome to go in all those ways and communicate with me, that's fine. But just know there's about 3 or 4 women who will see that before I see it. Okay, I have protected myself against social media. My staff has protected me. It's good. Now, also, if you're a man, look at your texting. How are you texting women? Okay, if it's getting really relational and warm and fuzzy, you're probably crossing boundaries that you shouldn't be doing. If your wife can't read it, and you're deleting it, you should probably think about what you're doing, okay? What is a woman sending you? And even talking to women, just having boundaries. If you're a married man, be careful about talking negative about your wife. That's not acceptable. If you've got negative feelings, talk to a guy about that. They can straighten you out, okay? And just be really careful about your communication boundaries with women in general, because this is the way that the enemy can walk into your life. This is the way that an open door can happen. So how does the enemy try to seduce you personally? Not the big you, but you. Does it come through your television? Is it coming through the media? Is it coming through video games? We haven't even talked about that. You should consider what games you're playing and what they look like. And if there's a lot of body parts in them, you should consider not. Okay? Is it through your social media? Is it walking down the hall in the office and you know the guy who watches inappropriate stuff and you kind of see if you can have an accident? You know the girl who might be needy and what you're saying, and you how is he trying to come at you? And you want to block him out. You want to barricade him out. You want to push him out. You don't want these things in your life. And you want to end them before they ever start, because they can continue down the road. And we're going to talk about this a little bit later, but that seed can become a very dangerous tree that you don't want to eat the fruit of.